Welcome to Technology Wise series for leaders and families. I'm David Wongsu. We live in the most distracted era in our life. The recent social dilemma, a new documentary movie at Netflix from Jeff Orlowski, explores how digital addiction can be as worse as cocaine. Many parents and adults struggle to manage the distraction from social media and emails, wasting a lot of our valuable and productive time. It's a wake-up call. Regulators, policymakers, parents, business leaders. When some initial founders, key people from the big social media companies who have resigned and speak up of their concerns, we have to listen. Who are they? These are the tech experts sounding alarm of their own creation. One of them is Tristan Harris from Center for Human Technology, a former Google design ethicist, ethical design in the tech products. Here we're not talking about tech for good. They are talking about tech companies and their products who have lost their ways and conscience. According to Tristan, tech product designers intentionally making their products sticky and addictive. These defectors explain that the features of the social media are by design. Those include notifications, likes, share, and tagging. Including privacy breaches are the features. About 20 to 35 tech designers making these products that impact 2 billion of people. It is so addictive, even these creators seeing it impacting badly on their families and their children. Even they struggle with the distractions. They struggle to detox from it at their own home. We'll have a compilation of many news that you can see about the negative impacts of this digital addiction of gaming addiction. Gaming disorder is now an official medical condition, according to the World Health Organization. On my own remarks, why only gaming? Why not include social media? The World Health Organization made video game addiction an official mental health disorder. The Geneva headquarter organization added gaming disorder to the International Statistical Classification of Disease and Related Health Problems, which goes into effect in January 2022. How does it work? The richer the data, the more accurate the predictions of your future behavior. According to Tristan, the social media goals are engagement goal. So it's to drive your usage through notification, tagging, likes, and share. The second goal is growth goal, is to make you coming back, make you invite more of your friends to sign up to the social media account. The third goal is advertising goal, is how to monetize your data through advertisement income. And those are powered by algorithm. The use of psychology to persuade people and put into tech products, something like UX, the user experience. Exploiting vulnerability in the human psychology. So how do you stay focused? How to live and cope with that? We're not enslaved by this new digital cocaine. Well, I call it cocaine instead of addiction. Even the creator of the products are enslaved. They cannot control their own addiction. Big technology companies make lots of money and gain global dominance in the process by encouraging us to spend as much time as possible on our smartphone, laptops, and other devices. There's a position called Director of Monetization of our data. Data is the new goal. When it is free, you are the products. A lot of the social media account is free for you to sign up. If you're not paying for the product, then possibly you are the products. Search engine. Many of the largest social apps are in the business of keeping people engaged to the screens. Notification is to ask you to write something, to post something on your account. The analytics with predictive capability needs a lot of data from you. Tracking and getting data points from the users and monetizing it. According to Shoshana Zuboff, PhD, we live in the age of surveillance capitalism. I repeat, the age of surveillance capitalism.
Surveillance capitalism departs in many ways from the history of market capitalism, but in a fundamental way, it is continuous with that history. We know that capitalism has evolved by taking things that live outside of the market, bringing them into the market dynamic, transforming them into commodities that can be sold and purchased. So famously, industrial capitalism claims nature for the market. It is reborn as real estate, as land that can be sold and purchased. It claims work for the market, reborn as labor that can be sold and purchased. So surveillance capitalism continues this tradition, but with that dark twist. In our time, surveillance capitalism claims private human experience for the market dynamic as a free source of raw material that is translated into behavioral data. These data are then combined with advanced computational abilities to create predictions of what we will do, predictions of our behavior, predictions of what we will do now, soon, and later. And these predictions are then sold to business customers in a new kind of marketplace that trades exclusively in human futures. This was first invented in the context of online targeted advertising at Google back in 2000, 2001 in the teeth of financial emergency during the dot-com bust. But this same economic logic has now traveled not only from Google to Facebook and throughout the tech sector, but now throughout the normal economy into virtually every economic sector.
Everything we do online is being tracked, watched, measured, could be monetized up to how long you look at your screen. They can profile you as introvert or extrovert, which website you go, a lot of details. The social dilemma at Netflix. So the World Health Organization has confirmed the link between mental health and gaming. Millions of social media users are helplessly addicted to their smartphones. Busy parents, addicted adults that ignore their kids lead to game and phone addiction of their children at home. Let me quote Robert McNamee saying that the first 50 years, Silicon Valley's companies are making money by selling hardware and software to their customers. But the last 10 years, according to Robert, the largest companies in the world are making money by selling their users' data collected from the social media accounts and browsing behaviors. Algorithm is not objective. It is optimized to serve the objective of the builder. It can be government, enterprise, or individual. Mostly to serve the commercial objective, profit-making, or even political purpose in some cases. Tristan here said that technology overwhelmed human strength. Technology was used to exploit human weaknesses. And this kind of technology is the root of addiction, polarization of society, radicalization, and distraction. We live in information age, but seeing daily disinformation through hoax and hate. The definition of truths are different on many issues, whether it's on climate change, COVID-19, LGBT, etc., etc. In the absence of parenting guiding your children, you leave your children completely to social media, celebrities, influencers to dictate their understanding on many crucial issues. Algorithm is designed what will fit you, what will fit your kids, and shaping your understanding of many important issues. Tristan quoted a study saying that fake news on Twitter spreads 6 times faster than true news. Using hoax or fake news on Twitter gives 6 times more advantages. This information is used for a profit business model, according to Tristan. Use of social media to amplify whatever truth you want to fit to the minds of people. Any partisan groups can exploit this to make hoax or fake news looks cool and make the truthful information looks boring or lame. We as human internet users are mined for that our attention should be dominated, focus on the screen longer for more advertising income. The AI is used to pull our attention to the screen, quite similar to cigarette or alcohol producer in the past. Can we admit that? The business model that is built on money and valuation. During the golden era of TV, for example in Indonesia, the prime time is between 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. That generates the most advertising revenue. Then what majority viewers like to watch? Maybe the soap opera. So those are the movie played during the prime time to many families. In the era of social media, valuation is built on number of users and viewers. So advertising pays based on number of subscribers and viewers. So it depends on what majority subscribers likes to browse and watch. Social media, what do you call tech products that ruin society? Family, kids, and mental health. What do you call that? Well, my friend Brett Huddleston wrote a book and called it digital cocaine. Technology who enable us make our life easier can also ruin our families. We need tech for good. Wake up, policymakers, regulators, parents, leaders. Regulations are needed when the valuation of the unprofitable companies are based on number of users. The like button was originally created to spread positivity and love, but could now cause depression because there's minimum likes or cyberbullying. In this COVID-19 pandemic, as a tool to study from home for many younger students, I believe our students are even more digital overloaded. We are forced to provide gadgets to our children at earlier age, and many more who previously cannot afford it. It is wider and faster penetration, cautiously more and faster addiction if we cannot manage and control it. Smartphone has already replaced your watch, camera, calendar, alarm, but it is not designed to replace your family. The MRIs show screen time linked to lower brain development for many younger children. So parents, how can you win? The social media is using algorithm, influencer, endorser, and you are a busy parents. On a daily basis, your children are playing between 8 to 16 hours on their gadget. It's that sticky every day. Versus how many minutes you as a parent spend daily with your children. How can you win? The irony of these issues, those founders of those social media know the negative impacts. That's why they do not allow the children with smartphone and social media access. We will find out the solution for this problem in the part 2 of this video. Thank you.